Today, I'm going to walk you through the 3.0 Pro, which is said to be the most powerful and user-friendly AI out there right now, supposedly at a PhD level. But after using it extensively, I found that not only is its IQ and EQ off the charts, it can even play games, tap on a virtual wooden fish, create virtual worlds, and much more. A lot of people still haven't figured out its quirks, but after watching this video, you'll have a complete grasp of everything Gemini 3 can do. As always, friends, there's a lot of valuable info here, so I've already organized it into a document. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's jump right in. First, let's talk about how to use it. Right now, there are mainly 3 ways to access it. The first is directly through the official website. Take note, the website interface has already been updated. Click the switch for thinking mode in the bottom right corner and select it. That's the latest version, 3.0 Pro. Second, there's Google AI Studio, which is great for more advanced users. Once you're in, you can directly choose the newest Gemini 3.0 Pro model. Even though the interface has a geeky vibe, whether you're asking questions or uploading files, the response speed is consistently solid. The third way, of course, is the Gemini app. Whether you're on iPhone or Android, you can now download and use it. And for those who haven't gotten access yet, don't worry, just hang in there. Just wait a little bit and you'll get it too. Now let's move on to the main event, hands-on testing of the features. First of all, Jimmy really is an AI with both high emotional intelligence and high intelligence quotient. What's most impressive about him is that he truly understands natural language. Let me show you a real test. I gave him a tough challenge. Write a short commentary on the development of artificial intelligence in 2025, make it a bit edgy, keep it around 100 words, and don't use any cliched terms like smart technology or the future. It had to rhyme, use metaphors from classical poetry, and end with an exclamation mark. After switching to thinking mode, you can see it goes through a deep thought process first. Although it takes a bit longer than the regular mode, the result it produces? With computing power soaring, the Lightboat has already passed through 10,000 mountains. Reshaping all things is no longer difficult. See? It completely meets all the strict requirements, and the artistic conception is right there. Its literary prowess is truly on another level. Then, for an even harder challenge, I asked it to translate the phrase crispy nioma for the English-speaking they generation, and also to explain why it didn't just give a silly literal translation, but instead understood the core meaning, that the best translation is reconstruction. It immediately came up with a set of authentic workplace jargon, and even thoughtfully provided alternative options. It even accurately interpreted that crispy refers to poor physical condition, and nioma is a self-deprecating term for corporate drones. Its grasp of cultural references is so spot on that calling it a top-tier internet surfer wouldn't be an exaggeration. Now here comes the most practical part. If you want to complain about your boss but are afraid of being laid off, just throw all your rants at it and have it write a proper email for you. Gemini 3.0 instantly transforms into a workplace Tai Chi master, perfectly turning emotional outbursts into resource negotiations. You can't really find any fault with the subject or the format. For the generated content, all you need to do is delete the notes in parentheses, and it's ready to use. It even explains why it made those changes. This underlying logic is basically a lifesaver in the workplace. In fact, you can reuse it in other situations too. If Cloud is the back-end boss, then Gemini 3.0 is undoubtedly the front-end god. Stop manually working in Excel, just give it your text data or tables, and it can instantly generate bar charts, line charts, pie charts, scatter plots, even histograms, heat maps, and radar charts. Plus, its color schemes and aesthetics are spot on. Here's an exclusive tip. When you ask it to generate a chart, just add one more sentence in the prompt. Please use code to draw the chart and generate an image. That way, what you get is an actual image which you can just screenshot and drop right into your PPT or work documents. Super convenient. I used to think its coding skills were just average, but this time the front-end code has improved a lot. It really achieves a perfect blend of web and coding. For example, I asked it to handcraft a cyberpunk countdown timer with a neon glitch style, hacker terminal vibe, and a breathing effect. It really only takes 40 seconds to make something that lasts 40 seconds. A fully functional web page is generated instantly. Just click the preview in the top right corner and that neon flicker gives off a strong cyber vibe. Effects like this used to take ages to fine-tune by hand, but now you can get it done with a single sentence. There are so many possible uses, like flashcards or fun little games. You can even create things like the digital rain from The Matrix. Or cyberpunk-style fireworks. You can even create interactive effects with music and card flipping. For those of you making content online, using these materials as video backgrounds instantly gives your work that blockbuster sci-fi feel. Gemini 3.0's eyes and brain have also been upgraded. Its ability to understand images and videos is now incredibly powerful. If you throw it an AI-generated image with 6 fingers, like a botched 6-fingered demon picture, and ask it to spot the mistakes, not only does it highlight the errors, but it also goes into full-on roast mode. All just to give a like. They even went as far as adding a 6th finger. Talk about going all out. That sense of humor is truly unmatched. Uploading videos is basically standard now. It can pinpoint down to the second who made what gesture and even analyze their emotions. As the gold standard for logical reasoning, classic logic puzzles are obviously no problem for it. Take this problem with 3 switches controlling 3 lights, for example. It provided a textbook-level solution. First, turn on one switch and let the light stay on for 5 to 10 minutes to heat up thoroughly. Then turn it off, quickly switch on another switch and enter the room. The one that's lit is the second light, the one that's off but still warm is the first light, and the one that's completely cold and unresponsive is the third light. This uses temperature as a physical clue to solve the puzzle. This kind of reverse logic is airtight, so when it comes to similar tough math or science problems, it's no challenge for it either. Handling long texts is still its strong suit. You can give it an entire book to summarize, or throw it a research report that's dozens of pages long and have it extract the key data. You can even send it a rental contract and ask it to help you spot any pitfalls or identify any unfair clauses. Of course, AI's advice is for reference only. Before signing anything, you should always stay alert and double-check things yourself. Finally, let's be real here, Gemini 3.0 Pro is definitely powerful, especially when it comes to text expression, visual presentation, and multimodal understanding. It's absolutely among the top tier right now. But to be honest, if you're a hardcore programmer who mainly needs it to write really complex back-end architectures, it might still occasionally hallucinate or make errors, which is an area where it's not quite as good as Claude. Plus, since it just launched and so many people are using it, sometimes the output can be a bit unstable. I suggest using the web version and switching things up. Overall, if you need a copywriting expert, a front-end designer, or a strategic advisor, 3.0 Pro is definitely worth a try. Alright, if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video!